Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online, easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. I think there was a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode about how late into January can you say that? So what is this? This is January 17th.
Perfect.
I think we're okay.
Yeah. It's like a floating MLK day. So whenever that comes around.
Okay. I can, well then happy MLK. Thank you. Thanks for welcome. Throwing it off the tracks. All right. This week's episode, Jamie, is all about your 2024 local SEO strategy, your checklist that you need to be building for your business for this coming year or the rest of the year.
Do you have a cool acronym for that?
No.
Oh.
Do you?
No, I got to put those letters together and make it local SEO.
Yeah, no. No, I don't. Anyway.
All right.
So number one on that checklist, and this is actually pretty much a perennial all-star in my book, and that is if you have a business, and we're hoping that you do if you are listening to this, you need to start building your newsletter subscriber list. You need to. And there's many reasons why you need to. One of the big reasons is we don't know what's going to happen this year as far as the economy. And what a newsletter provides is the avenue to market to people who already trust you. They've already done business with you in some capacity. So this means they already have some trust. So that means letting them know that you're A, and still in business, and B, have other things that they might be interested in receiving from you. It's a great way to connect with them. And email is still the king because Facebook, these other platforms, they all are pay to play. Your email newsletter, if you're going to get on this, you should start, and you should start soon. So you should start sending these out and growing your newsletter subscription list.
Okay.
All right. It's a great way to obviously market if you have upcoming promotions, say you're a restaurant or something like that. If you're a law firm, what we love using these for is client education. So, hey, our law firm, you came to us for, your will or your trust, but we also have other lawyers in our firm who do this, this, and this. So this is a great way to educate them about all the other services that you offer that maybe they didn't even know. Like if you're a plumber, same thing. Maybe you do mold remediation as well as, the faucet leak detection. So this is all great things for those clients to know. So that way, when they have that problem or they know someone who has that problem, it's an easy top of mind referral.
Okay.
All right. So, but that's not going to be there if you don't have that newsletter. So that newsletter you're going to have to create. It's going to have to be meaningful. We've done podcasts on what you should include in that newsletter. Just do a quick search and you'll be able to get that info. All right. So far, so good?
Easy. Newsletter. Number one.
That is. All right, next one. Website refresh. Take a look at your website. Is it dated? Are there things on there that do you have new services that maybe aren't even listed on that website? Do you have new targets, new objectives that your business can help others accomplish? Then those should be part of a website refresh, not just refreshing the copyright date at the bottom of the page, but check, does it feel dated? Has it been, a few years? Take a look at it and then think about it. And seriously, because if your website is old and dated, that means your pricing can't reflect new pricing, which you might want to do, right? So if you have a really nice website that ranks really well, does all the things it's supposed to, one of the things it's supposed to do is make people comfortable with paying you a premium rate for your service. So that means having a great website. So if you don't have one, try and, take a look at it objectively. And, if you haven't had any calls come through your website, that's a big sign that you're doing something wrong. So think about a website refresh.
10-4.
10-4.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that was it. While you're doing that, do a competitor check. Go on the internet, search for your category in your area, and see what other sites, your competitors, what they are doing. Do they have tons of 5-star reviews coming in? Suddenly does their Google profile, is it all done correctly? Does it have tons of photos, stuff like that? Is their website refreshed and looking pretty cool? You can definitely, you want to pay attention to that because, potential customers, they're looking at all of that too. And that's helping them guide their buying decision. So make sure that you do take a look at your competitors. If you see anything that you want to copy, make a note of that. Make sure that, hey, they're doing this. Make sure that you're doing it too. Spend 10, 15 minutes looking at that competitor's profile. Search their name directly, see what comes up, what directories they're in. Think about, hey, maybe if they're in that directory, my business should be there too. And then register with that directory. This is all a competition, right? For that visibility. And you want to make sure that you're doing more than your competition because you want to outrank them.
Okay.
All right. So far, so good, Jamie?
Yep. Do you want to recap?
Go for it.
Newsletter, website, competitor analysis.
There you go. All right. This next one I want to state is something that you should be doing anyway, but review the tools that are connected that you're paying for. The tools on the back end of your website. Say, for example, you have a form. You might be paying for that form. Say, for example, your designer put in a form and then never paid for it. You got to check that stuff because any of these things that are on your website, for example, that are outdated, they can compromise the security of your site. So I know even for our company, I did this check about 3 weeks ago and I found a recurring subscription for like a chat AI bot that we never even used. I don't know who signed up for it in my company, but I knew it was there. And it was going to be charged another year of that service. Awesome. Was going to be charged in a couple days. So I canceled it right then. It feels very good to do that, Jamie.
Oh, it's the best.
It's so great when you can get them before they get you, especially I'm like, what is this? So anyway, make sure that, a great way to do this is if you're doing subscription service is using PayPal, because then you can just go to PayPal and see what services are there that you are subscribed to. And then you can opt out to ones that you don't need. Just opting out, man. When you find one of these and you're like, I've been paying $150 for the last 5 years for this. Oh my God. What the hell? So when you find that one, it's great to cut them off. Okay.
For some reason, you and I are cut from the same cloth because when I discovered on my Capital One, it's not on the desktop version, it's on the app. That it has like coming charges and not pending, but like what you can expect. Somehow I've got like 13 for Apple Computer and I don't know. And there's no description of it. So, and there's no way to cancel it either. Anywho, so.
Wait, then move those to PayPal, please. Then you can.
Oh, good idea.
All right.
Well, somehow I got it's a whole thing, but Apple Computer is getting a big chunk of me for every month.
I think there are services that allow you to find out what you're paying for like that. But anyway, for you as a business owner, you want to make sure that the tools that you're paying for, you're actually using. So if you have ones that you're not, cut them off, and you'll feel happy about that one. That alone is worth the price of admission to this podcast. That little tip right there. Just stop listening now and go to your computer and find out, because when you do, it's great. Last one, just I want you to start taking a look at ChatGPT or any other AI tool. For your newsletter, you might be wondering what you're supposed to write, what you can write. ChatGPT is a great way, a great tool for you to check out if you haven't already. There's a ton of AI tools on the market that'll help you. Start with ChatGPT just because they're the first. They are. It's a really good program that you can use to help you take advantage of all these other things that we're talking about, especially your newsletter. If your website needs a refresh, that kind of stuff, you're going to be using a lot of AI tools. So dip your toe into that if you haven't already.
Sounds good.
There you go. That's it.
Okay.
That's five items on your checklist.
If you include Capital One, but yeah.
That'd be 6. All right. That's all I got, unless you have some questions.
No. I think if someone has a question, then that's if you're ready to wrap it up, I'm ready to wrap it up.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much, Adam. That's a great start for 2024 to give us a big checklist to not only keep our local SEO results fresh, but also get us better in touch with our business, because it's very easy to just plow through the day and the week and the year, and all of a sudden we're in 2025. And so it's really great to keep that top of mind. So if you have a question about anything to do with local SEO, go to our website, magnifiedmedia.net, click on the podcast button, and then enter that search term. Chances are Adam has discussed that topic 2 or 3 times, and feel free to listen to those podcasts. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you get it every week. And then if you're so inclined, give us 5 stars wherever you're listening to it. And with that, we will talk to you next week. Thanks, Adam.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.